direct integration. Now, for this one, I'll give you some of the basics. As an example, we'll do some example questions. Let us assume that one example. Suppose that, just an example, if you take z is equal to, suppose if you have like this, x square plus y square, okay, plus x cube into y square plus x cube into y square. If I want to differentiate this one, this value of z with respect to x, can you tell me the answer of this?
2x plus 0 plus 3x square
2x plus
into
3x square of y, right?
yeah yeah
And now if the same value, if I want to differentiate with respect to
it's y
y,
square.
it's y square also. This one with respect to y means what's the answer?
0 plus
With respect to y,
so
x square y, right now?
okay
It means
yeah
dou square z by dou y into dou x value is equal to what? We're getting the answer is 6x square into y. So in this topic,
yes
what happened here is this type of equation will be given for you. This type of partial differential equation is given for you. You have to write the
yeah
solution of this type of equation, okay, by integration method. So you know the process, integration and differentiation are cancelled to each other. Integration and differentiation are cancelled now.
yeah they're
Integration
opposite.
reverse process. Example, we can
Yeah.
see more question. Example, just an example. What is the integration of sin x dx?
Cos x, negative cos x
Negative cos x, and don't forget to say plus some constant.
plus of c.
Plus some constant. It means what? This function sin x we are integrating with respect to x, and we are adding some ordinary constant that is plus c. But here we have two types of differentiation, means we have to add two types of different constants. That process we have to discuss today. So now how the question will come on how to solve it. The question is solve the PDE, partial differential equation. Better to take this example only. Dou square z by dou y into
Yeah.
dou x. This example only we take. That is your answer here already we know it is 6x square y. For example, the question came like that. Now how to write their solution? In the first step, we have to write the given value. That is given dou square z by dou y into dou x is equal to 6x square into y. Take this is equation number 1. Okay. Normal problem we are differentiating with respect to x. Now this one today we are discussing integrating. So we have to integrate first integration with respect to x will do. Integrating equation number 1 with respect to x. So now you see, when integrating now, one differentiation term will be cancelled. Actually, what we did, we have differentiated this function with respect to x and with respect to y. Now, when we are integrating with respect to x, this integral terms, this differentiation terms will be cancelled. What is left off here? Dou z by dou y
Where
only.
is he?
Okay,
Okay.
dou z by dou y only left off, because when
Yeah.
integrating with respect to x term will be cancelled.
Yeah.
This side, how it will be? 6 integral of 6 x square y with respect to x we are integrating, correct? Dou
Yeah.
z by dou y is equal to, now tell me what are the ordinary constants, we can pull it out. 6y is a constant, right? Integration of x cube dx, correct?
Yeah.
6 dou z by dou y is equal to 6y as it is. What is the integration of x cube? X cube is there, or x square is there? I'm sorry, it's x square, not x cube. It is x square. It is x square. X square dx. So what's the answer? Tell me. 6y as it is. What is the integration of x square?
Mm,
X power n formula, you remember?
X, yeah, x to the power
I'll write it here.
3 by 3.
X power n dx answer is equal to x to the power of n plus 1
So x cube by 3.
upon n plus 1 plus c. So this is x cube by 3. So it is x cube by 3 plus. Now, the most important thing, here we are writing directly only a arbitrary constant, but here when you are having two partial differential coefficients and one we have eliminated, one more is left. So when you are writing the constant now, this one integration with respect to x is over, the constant should be in terms of y. So the constant should be, we have to write like this, f of y, which is a constant. Actually
Okay.
this should be arbitrary function of x. If you are integrating with respect to x, the answer should be in arbitrary function of y. This is arbitrary function of y. So one part is over. One part of the problem is over. We got the answer here is, let me continue this one. Better do we have to take a margin here. Let us continue this question. So now what we got it, tell me. Finally what we got, dou z by
6y.
dou y is equal to, we got the answer is, cancelling होता ना, this 3 ones are 3
3
twos are, it is
2y x cube.
2x cube of y plus f of y is our answer. Call it as equation number 2. Now we have to integrate, again we have to write integrating with respect to, integrating with respect to, what's the variable here? Y. So y. So what's the answer now? Derivative and integration will be cancelled. Your answer is z only. Z is equal to, right? What we are doing, integrating with respect to y. So 2x cube is a constant. I want to take it outside only. Integration of y dy plus, it is also like that only. Integration of y, this one, f of y, integration of f of y dy.
Dy.
So then finally the answer will be z is equal to 2x
Why
cube,
did we get only z?
because differentiation and integration cancel. Here you can see here one term, this one will be cancelling now, integrating. Derivative and
Yes.
integrations are cancelled. So this dou
Yes.
by dou y term will be cancelled when integrating.
Okay.
Okay, only z is left out. 2x cube into, what's the integration of y? It's a y square by 2 plus, correct now, y square by 2. So integration of f of y dy, just assume that the answer is g of y. Just assume that answer of this one will be equal to g of y. Okay, because we cannot integrate this term. We are supposing that this
Yes.
answer is g of y plus some arbitrary constant which is should be in terms of x. So the answer I am writing, that constant I am writing like this, f of x, right? Integrating with
Okay.
respect to y means constant should be in terms of x. Integrating with respect to y means constant should be in terms of y. So if you cancel this 2 and this 2, finally our answer is z is equal to x cube y square plus x cube y square plus, this is what, some function of y. So that is, we can say g of y only, and this is f of x. So this is your answer. So means what? If you integrate this partial differentiation in our answer, we'll get one term purely y term, one term purely x term, and one term it's a combination of x and y. You look at here, this is same story we got here. One term is a
Yeah.
purely x term, one term is a purely y term, another term is a combination of 1 and 2. So we got the same thing now.
Yes.
So this is
Yes.
called differentiation, solution of partial differentiation by direct integration method. We are eliminating that functions and we are solving this PDE. Reverse process करना है, reverse process, okay? PDE we
Yeah.
have to integrate and you will get a differential equation. PDE we have to solve it and get the integration equation,
Okay.
ordinary equation. We can see one more question here. It is also more interesting question. Let us go for next page. See, one question is here, solve. Solve the PDE dou cube z by dou x square into dou y is equal to,
In the exam, when we are given a question, we can solve it from any method.
no, it's, if the question is in terms of dou, it means you have to solve by integration method only. If they mention or they did not mention, you have to understand that you can get the solution of such this type of equation by integration only.
If
Understood?
the question is in the form of dou,
Yes.
then we will.
Okay.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
now the first step is given dou cube z by dou x square into dou y is equal to cos of 2x plus 3y. Equation number 1. Now you see equation number 1, we can get the value of z by one time integrating with respect to y and two time integrating with respect to x.
Yeah.
Right. So choice is yours. You can integrate any one first. What I'm doing, I'll be going for integrating with respect to y. I want to eliminate y term here. Dou by dou y term I want to eliminate. Integrating
Yes.
with respect to y. So what's your answer? Dou square z, because one term is cancelled from numerator also. Dou x square is equal to, now be careful, we are integrating with respect to x. The constant should be in terms of x, right?
Yes.
Now, what is the integration of cos? Cos integration is sine of 2x plus 3y divided by, since we are integrating with respect to y, y coefficient is 3 here, right?
Okay. Yeah.
This is
Yeah.
2x is a constant, plus normally we are adding c, but since it is a partial differentiation and we are integrating with respect to y, your constant should be in terms of x, like that, f of x. Better to use another color here so that you can easily understand.
So I should always write the constant
Yes,
after integrating.
constant. Integrating with respect to y means constant. F of x is a constant. Don't write simple c.
If we are differentiating with, integrating with respect to x, then constant will be f of y.
Yes, of course. Now that will become in the next step. See, now integrating with respect to x. With respect to x. So what this side will be?
Dou
Dou
z
z by dou x. Correct? One square term will be cancelled.
Yeah.
Now sine integration is minus cos of 2x plus 3y. Okay. Since we are integrating with respect to x, x coefficient is 2 and already available is 3.
So 2 into
plus
3, 6.
yes
Plus f of
integration.
y.
This is integration with respect to x only we are doing, right? So this is
Yeah.
integration of f of x dx plus what type of arbitrary constant you will get? Tell me.
Plus
You will
f
get
of
it
y.
g of y. Don't
Oh,
take f.
okay.
F is already over, na? Take g of y. Correct?
Okay.
One more is there, na? One more is there. We have to integrate one more time. Again,
Yeah.
again, integrating. Again, integrating with respect to x only. With respect to x. So what's the answer? Z is equal to, now cos integration is sine minus as it is sine of 2x plus 3y, okay, divided by, with respect to x, x coefficient is 2. So this will be 2 into 3, correct?
Yeah.
Plus, with respect to x means one more integration will come. Double integration of f of x into dx becomes dx square, plus we are integrating with respect to x, g of y is a constant, g of y outside, integration of 1 dx, correct?
We are integrating again with respect to x,
X.
right?
So g of y means it's a constant, no?
Yeah.
So constant outside, 1 dx is left out.
Okay.
Finally, your answer is what? Z is equal to minus of sine of 2x plus 3y, 2x plus 3y whole divided by 2 2s are 4 3s are 12, okay, plus this is double integration. Double integration, if I want to give any name, you can give, otherwise write down as it's no problem at all. F of
Okay.
x dx square plus integration 1 dx is x, no?
Yes.
X into 0. This is your final answer. Means whatever they may be the question, that question will be, it's a 2 times of x function and y function with respect, y function is there, that is product with x function. Like that you will get a ordinary equation. So look at the question, how many times it is differentiated, that many times we have to integrate.
Okay. Why did we get dx square?
Because dx into dx, no, here we are integrating already, this one we are, this term we are integrating.
Yeah. Okay.
One integration, we should not write integration into integration whole square, we can't write now.
Yeah.
That's what integration, double integration. And if you are confused here, you can write dx into dx. That is also
Okay.
accepted. That is also accepted. See, one more question. The question is solve dou square z by dou x into dou y is equals to, the question is y by x plus 2. Y by x plus 2. Let us start writing their solution. Solution. Step number 1 is given. What is given? Dou square z by dou x into dou y is equal to y upon x plus 2. This will be taken as equation number 1. Now you understand, I think. Tell me the process. You will tell me the process. I will start. What we have to do first?
So
Integrating.
first
Integrating
integrating with respect to
y
y.
only. Integrating with respect to y.
So dou z
Dou
by
z by
dou
dou x.
dou
Dou
x
z by
equals
dou
to
x is equal to, with respect to y.
y.
Okay, na? So 1 by x
Yeah.
is a constant, Integration of y will be
y
y
into
square by
dy.
2. Y square by 2 plus
2 is also constant.
no y integration is what? Y power 1 plus 1 by 1 plus 1.
Yeah.
Uh,
No, I meant the plus 2 we
yeah,
have.
this, yes, 2 constant, integration of 1 dy. Correct now?
Yeah.
Dou z by dou y is equal to y square by 2x plus 2y. And after integrating with respect to y, that constant should be in terms of x. So कैसे लिखेंगे, how to write that? That is f of x.
F of x.
Understand the concept now?
Yeah.
Now continuing this problem. Now integrating with respect to,
X. X.
yes, integrating with respect to x. Integrating with respect to x. So finally z is equal to, with respect to x means y square by 2 is a constant. Integration of 1 by x dx plus complete term will be outside because it's a y term. Integration of 1 dx plus this one also integration with respect to x. So it will be f of x dx. Now final step is z is equal to, it's a y square by 2 as it is. We don't want to disturb. 1 by x integration is log x plus, what's the answer? 1 dx is x means 2xy plus
X,
this
y, plus
one as it is. We don't want to disturb. Otherwise, if you want to write
F
this term as, we can write it as g of x, capital G of x plus some arbitrary constant. What's the arbitrary constant in
of
terms of
y.
y? That's the g of finished. Finished. Your problem is finished. I think you understand perfectly now.
Yeah.
So differential equation will be given, partial differential equation. You have to integrate and one by one stepwise we have to go. One by one stepwise. Okay, let
Yes.
me, I will give you one question. You can tell me now again. Understand now topic, how it's going on? You
Yeah.
are the second year student. You should understand these direct steps also. Not
Yeah.
every time. Sometimes we should write the direct step. You have to understand that. The question is solve dou square z by dou x into dou y is equal to x square y. Right? This is the question.
Yes.
Now you should only tell me the steps so that I can solve it. Solution.
First, we will integrate with respect to y. And we will get dou square z by dou x
First step
equal
is
to
dou square z by dou x into dou
equal
y
to
is equal to x square y. That is equation number 1. Now tell me now integrating. Come on, integrating with
integrating
respect
with respect to y.
with respect to y. With respect to y. Okay. What's the answer?
Dou z by dou x equal to
Equal to, come on.
uh x
With
square
respect to y means x square is it, right?
constant
X
integration
square
of y into
y
dy.
dy. So this is
So dou z
dou
by
z by dou x
y
is
square
equal
by
to x square as it is. Integration of y is what? Y square by 2
y square by 2
plus plus is important.
plus f of x.
Yes, very good. F of x. Now continuing the same thing. Now integrating. Tell me what?
Integrating with respect to x.
With respect to x. What's the answer?
Z equal to Uh,
x square. Sorry, with respect to x
y
now.
square by 2.
Yes, y.
Integration of x square into dx.
Very good. Integration of x square into
Plus
dx.
integration of f of x into
Yes.
dx.
Integration of f of x into dx. Okay. Then z is equal to
Into x cube by 3
x
plus
cube
g
y square by 3. 2s
by
are
3.
6. 3 2s
6.
are 6, correct?
6. Yeah.
Plus integration
Uh,
of f. Okay, for this one, let us
capital
call
G of
it as,
x
yes, capital G of x plus
plus small g of y.
that's that's it.
Yeah.
So this question we have completed. One more is there. Just take an example. Take one more. Solve.
These questions are all from question papers.
Yes, of course, it is there in your syllabus. Don't know that? Are you doing this
Okay.
one first time?
No, the questions I meant, if they are from past question papers or they're new ones. That's what I was asking.
This is past paper soon.
Okay.
After this only, we have to go for Lagrange's form.
Okay.
After understanding this concept only, we can go for Lagrange's form. And in last class, where we have stopped?
Elimination of arbitrary constants.
In that, how many questions we have done? F of u comma
Arbitrary.
v is equal to 0. Any questions we have done?
No, for u comma we did not. You explained me Jacobian a little bit, but
That question we have not
did
done.
not. Yeah,
Well, let us do it.
you
That,
explained me that.
yeah, we'll explain. So let me do it. That in that also we'll do one or two questions.
Okay.
Okay. We'll go for that question. Last class continuation. Solve. You remember last class?
Yeah.
F of x plus y plus z. Actually, it is a formation of PDE by solving this one. X square plus y square minus z square is equal to 0. Okay. So
Yeah.
what's the method? Tell me. You understand already? Solution. It is of the form. Let us assume that it is of the form f of u comma v is equal to 0. Right? So then
Yeah.
u is equal to x plus y plus z, and our v value is equal to x square plus y square minus z square. Okay. Now formulas also you know, and here some values are required. Let me find out dou u by dou x with respect to x. Answer is 1. Dou u by dou y with respect to y also answer is 1. Dou u by dou z with respect to z also the answer is 1. This one. Dou v by dou x. What's the answer? 2x. Partially we are doing.
X. Yeah.
With respect to y, it's a 2y. Now with respect to z, means it's what? Minus 2z. Correct?
Yes.
After this one, we have to write the formula. What's the formula?
Do u by
U comma v by
by
with
do
respect to x and
x comma y.
not x, not x. It's a y z. Y comma z. And I gave the process to memorize the formula. What is
Yeah.
the process? Dou by
Do
dou y,
by do x by
dou by
do by
dou
do.
z, dou by dou y into dou by dou z. right? And what will come
Yeah.
in the numerator here?
U,
U, U, V, V,
V.
right now?
Yeah. Yeah.
Now, answers, values. First row answer is U with respect to Y, U with respect to Z. First row answer is 1 and 1. Second row answer is it's 2Y, it's a minus 2Z. And you know the determinant of 2 by 2 matrix? AD minus
Yeah.
BC. AD
Yeah.
means minus 2Z minus 2Y. If you want to take minus 2 common, you can also write it as Y plus Z or Z plus Y. One part is over. Another part from the same thing, UV with respect to X and Z or Z and X. Choice is yours. X and Z. This is equal to, how to get this determinant value? Dou by dou Z, dou by dou X, dou by dou Z, dou by dou Y. Now what will come out here? U, U, V, V. Now what are the values? What are the values?
So
That
do
is
U by do V. 1.
1, 1. This is minus 2Z and this is 2Y. Once again, AD
Yes.
minus BC is a 2Y minus
Minus
into
2.
minus plus 2Z. Now
Yes.
take 2 common, it is Y plus Z. Now one more is left, that is dou
Do
of
U by
U comma V with respect to X and Y.
X comma Y.
This is dou by dou X, dou by dou Y, dou by dou X, dou by dou Y. Let's what here. U, U, V, V. Now answers. First row answer 1, 1. Second row answer 2x, 2y. Now determinant 2y minus 2x. If you take 2 common, it's a y minus x. Okay. Now finally, the PDE. How to get the PD? The PDE is here. I'll write it. We don't have the space. The PDE, the partial differential equation is. We have to write the formula. We have to write the formula. What's the formula? What's the formula? You remember the formula?
Project. No.
Yes. Tell me. Dou of
Do
u comma v with respect to yz of p plus
plus
uv with respect to
Q.
3x into
Q.
q is equal to dou of u comma v with respect to x
X
and y.
comma Y.
X comma y. Finally, the answer first part answer what we got minus 2 into y plus z of p. Second part answer 2 times of y plus z into q is equal to third part answer 2 times of y minus x. From this all we can take 2 common and cancel it out. Then we write the positive value here first like that. Y plus z of q plus, not plus, it should be minus, minus y plus z You both will get y only, na? Y. Here also y. This answer is correct with respect to y. 2y with respect to x 2z. Yes. So this is also y plus z only of p is equal to y minus x. If you want to take y plus z, again you can take common. Y plus z common. That's a q minus p. Q minus p is equal to y minus x. This is your final answer of this arbitrary constant elimination of arbitrary constant f, arbitrary function f. So when
Yeah.
arbitrary function is there, this is the process to eliminate the arbitrary function. So how many topics we have discussed till now? Tell me. Arbitrary functions we have to eliminate, arbitrary constant we have to eliminate, and you have to get the PDE by direct integration method.
Okay. So if we have f functions, then we will use Jacobian method.
Yes, f function and this form, u comma v form. Then
Yeah.
this method, right?
Yeah.
Direct
Direct
integration
integration
method.
is for dou,
Yes,
and z functions of z will have arbitrary constants
yes.
elimination.
Some questions still are there that will be will give you as a homework. You have to do it these questions. Okay. And here the question is a homework question is one question as a homework I want to write here. One homework question is you have to solve this one. Solve dou square z by dou x into dou y is equal to e power y into cos x. This is the question, right? You have to solve this question and send it to me a photo of that WhatsApp. I'll check it if it is correct. Okay. Now next class, whenever today if possible, I'll take one more class. Next class you have to discuss Lagrange's form, linear
Yeah.
first order PDE, Lagrange's form, what is the standard form and what is the working rule, and some questions based on this we'll discuss today if possible. Okay, I have two more classes. If this schedule is adjusted, then I will take your class definitely. Right?
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, then thank you for this session. If it is possible,
Yes.
we can have one more. Right?
Okay.
Okay, right.
Can you send me the recording?
Yeah, I'm sending the recording and as well as PDF.
Okay.